Just a simple beat that kind of applies to almost any music. It's so classic. We're going to play 8 notes on the hi-hat, and I'm going to play 1 and 3 on the kick drum, 2 and 4 on the snare drum, and I bet people in here are going, yeah, right. But I want to show you for real, and I'm going to count out loud. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and Now there's a motion going on in there that matches my counting, and it's right here. This is where my counting is, right on those hi-hats. So this is what I teach all of my students right from a beginner level, but it applies even to things that are much more advanced than that, and I'll show you a little bit of that in a second. I tell them, make your counting more important than the notes you play. It doesn't matter if you play the notes correctly or incorrectly. What really matters is that your timing is always there, particularly for a drummer. So this is what I do with a lot of my beginner students. We play and I tell them, no matter what mistake might happen, don't stop your hi-hat. It's like a ticking clock. That's the rhythm that everybody's adhering to. Keep counting so that you're always hearing your timing, even if what you play is wrong. That counting will be a guiding light that will help you out of the mess and out of the confusion that's caused by a mistake. So I'll show you what I mean. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 Now, lots of mistakes in there, on purpose, I hope. But really what's happening is the focus, 2 things happen. One was, there's no time for thinking about what went wrong. And in music, the same thing applies. When you're playing music with a band, there's no time for looking backwards and thinking, what did I do there? I played something wrong. I was supposed to do this and I did that. There's no time for that. We always have to look forward. So when you practice with that mentality, you're working on that skill. And if you practice that way, you're going to play that way. So my advice to everybody here is when you're practicing, start making your timing more of a priority. Be okay with playing wrong notes.